folks, we're going to have a little experiment here in E-field energy. This is the same energy that allows our planets to stick to the sun, our sun in our solar system to stick within the galaxy, to a black hole at the center, and this pretty much explains all of that in a real simple way. These are magnetic spheres. You've seen those. You've seen aluminum. You can see what happens when I pick that up. There's enough energy there. Okay, now the interesting thing about E-field energy is if it's done correctly, you actually use two energies with a third return energy. That's what gives you the extra attraction ability. Check this out. It'll actually drool down over that. Isn't that interesting? Okay, now that shows you, even though that's a non-magnetic material, it just wants to go there. Okay, that's nature. Spherical energy is far more efficient in the space that it occupies when time passes through it. The energy you get will be roughly 1/3 greater than the energy used versus the mass it occupies. Isn't that cool? Now, check this out. Okay, this is a typical little helicopter motor in there. One of those little battery jobs. Now, check this out. As you can see, okay, simply by moving that back and forth in that coil, okay, I'm exactly moving motion to energy. Cool, huh? Notice how slow I'm going? We could go a lot faster. Isn't that wild? Okay, this shows you that under the right conditions, okay, no problem. There's lots of free energy out there. Roughly 1/3 of all the energy we can collect. And I will be back with some more to show you here in a minute. Hello, and I'm back with a little more for you here. This is the second part. This is a coil. Same two spheres. As you can see, these are, the high density magnets, right? Cool, huh? Anyway, lots of fun. But anyway, this circuit here, I'm going to show you the schematic for it. And I actually have one of these running on my mountain bike that collects energy. Now, the cool part about these circuits is no irons required, which means, like in an alternator of your car, there's no drag. There's no pull on this. This is frictionless motion, okay? Which means no matter what you do here, there's no load sensation, period, okay? And the reason for that is we've removed the iron attraction process out of this, okay? This circuit here, what it does is it collects energy far greater in ability than any diode type structure, okay? And so when I move this back and forth between this coil, there's an LED over here, and if you watch, it'll come up in a second here. There it goes. Okay, now you can see how slow I'm going. Okay, not much. A couple of cycles a second maybe, right? Okay, I can speed that up quite easily and get lots. Okay, don't forget, LEDs are 3.5 volts almost. Okay, so anyway, this gives you an idea. Okay, now the cool part is this circuit I use on my bike. This is the most efficient way of collecting energy possible. It will collect all the motion from any magnetic type generating process. And if you can't get this, then wow, we're lost in the bush. That's all I can say. Anyway, I've got some more coming up, and I'm going to show you the version on my mountain bike, and I'm going to show you the schematic and how to build this for yourself. And all your induction type devices can pick up energy this way, including cell phones and other toys where you have an induction coil charging the system. This circuitry will literally blow the doors off of a diode circuit, roughly 30% more energy. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, as you can see here, this is part of the E-field collection stuff that I've been working on. This is actually I built back in like 03, folks. I've been driving around with this for years. The relay coils there have no iron in them, okay? So they don't put a drag on the system whatsoever, right? And you have to realize that when you're not collecting using iron, you don't have the drag. You don't get as much power from a typical generating system like this. But the point is it doesn't cost you nothing to run it once you're up and running. You follow me? So you can put this on your bike or your toys or your tractors, your cars, whatever. And the energy recovery here is going to be the best you're ever going to get from motion to electrical energy. I don't see any other way possible unless somebody comes up with something better. Anyway, here's what we do. We give the wheel a little turn. Whoop, watch the cam there. Okay, now, the wheel's kind of just going around there about once a second or so, eh? Yeah, okay. So we'll go down here and we'll have a look. There's my headlight. I've also got a tail light on over there. There's a red LED tail light behind my seat there. I can't see it, but it's there. Take my word for it. That's not what matters here anyway. So if I give that a little turn, you can see how easy that comes back up to brightness, right? And you can see how slow I'm turning that wheel. There's nothing else connected to this bike, okay? This isn't something out of a box, if you get me, right? Okay? End of story. So, if anybody has any questions, you can see how that gets pretty bright. Okay, see my hand there? How cool is that? And we're still only turning like that, right? Once a second, let's say. Wow. So, you know, and based on the fact there's about 100 there, it's about 100 cycles per second is what we're running there, okay? And it'll collect both AC and DC all the way around without any trouble. See, look, still running. Like I say, there's no batteries. This is a direct coupled device, okay? End of story. What I'm going to show you next on the circuitry, we'll show you how to collect and store this energy. All right, thanks very much.